Hey y'all, I'm Josh with Resume Pineapple, and this is your video tutorial. Welcome to another Resume Pineapple video tutorial. We're gonna get right down to it, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take a look at our resume generator. So to get started, when you're ready to create a targeted resume, simply click the Generate Resume button. And once you've clicked that button, it's going to take a little bit because we go bullet by bullet to match them to the job description, and then we generate a resume for you. So if you'll notice, there's a few actions. You can go to resume here. You can always click the scroll button there, and also regenerate and view resume. So regenerate will happen if you make changes to the underlying resume builder. So if your super resume changes, these resumes are not automatically updated. You'll have to go in and update them yourself. You get 10 resumes per month currently on the free tier, and it goes up if you have more pay tiers. So you can always add more job descriptions as well. So let's go to the resume. So there is a 14 slide walkthrough here. It's pretty lengthy, so we'll skip that. Let's talk about the screen because there is a lot going on. There's two sides. There is the editing side, and then there's the visual side. You can drag this around to get more if you'd like to each side. I recommend closing this side nav. These are interactive, so each one of these sections highlights the area that it refers to, and you can edit the bullet points. You can also go and click, and it'll scroll you to the area. So let's start with the summary. Each of these sections you can expand, and you get all of the various styles. So for a summary, you get different tones. You can click on them. When you click on them, you're actually able to edit them. So it's highlighted if it's not changed. If you change it, you'll see it update automatically on your resume. For work experience, you can change the dates. You can also hide the dates too if you just want the times. Each one of these bullets, you get a couple options to choose. At the bottom, this person, this is the one that you actually manage. So this is exactly what you provided. These are AI versions of the bullet that are targeted to the job description. And you can go through each section. You can reorder them by clicking on the order changing buttons. You can change entire sections around by clicking on those buttons. And you can change the work experience, switch it with the education. We recommend education goes first if you're in school or a few years out of school, and then your work experience goes first for everyone else. So you can add and remove anything you like from here. So there's a lot going on here. But for the most part, your resume should be in a pretty good state. You're just doing like some small tweaks and making sure that everything on your resume is still accurate. When you're done, you save. You can always go back to job descriptions here. And when you're ready to print or save to PDF, your default from the styling will be defaulted. This default here is actually the resume as you've been working on. So you click that, you apply, and it opens it up in a print preview. You can save to PDF, you can print, you can do however you like, save it, and you're good to go. Now you might be wondering, what if you're not able to print to PDF because your resume needs to fit some externally defined format? For example, when I was getting my master's in finance, all of our resumes had to look identical. So I did not have the luxury of coming up with my own style. Or maybe you have a style that's, in your opinion, better than any of the styles we have in the styling section, and you prefer to keep with that. That's totally fine. It does add an extra step, copying and pasting, but we made it as simple as possible. Hover over any section in the resume viewer. You can copy the entire section, and this gives you just the bullet points because that's really the only thing we've changed. So then you're able to come and paste it here. There is no bullets for each one because if you're using a text editor such as Microsoft Office, it actually will add the bullets for you, and we wanted to leave you with that ability. So that is how you create a targeted resume for each job application, job description that you have. You can really spend a lot of time nitpicking it and going, or you can go do a glance over, save PDF, and move on to the next one. So that is the meat and potatoes. Really pumped for all of the amazing resumes you're going to generate and how much time you'll save on your next job quest. Our next tutorial will move into the land of the employed and how you can keep your resume up to date while you're currently working. I'll see you there.